Hi, I'm Liana Maris, and I am a visual artist. Collage for me is a practice in meditation wherein I collect, sort, and lay out images in the hopes of also reorganizing my emotions.
So when it came to collage, my first impression, I found it like a fun, approachable exercise. It's interesting that it's always the source is always with magazines. So there's like a wealth of images that comes out, and because there's a lot of images, there's like so many possibilities that can be combined. Before I was a and still am a figurative um, I draw. I'm a figurative drawer. I draw figuratively. So what I would do before as an exercise to help me come up with a drawing is that I would make collaged images of um, stuff that I like. But as time wore on, and I think before that's why I didn't really pursue collage as much then because of the wealth of images, it felt like I didn't really have any personal connection. It's like there's like so many images available to me that the image or the vision of it didn't feel like mine and looked like everyone else. So I guess that was also the challenge that came up to me before. And actually, with that, I realized I actually had two blockers when it comes to approaching collage before. So, um, as I said before the pandemic, I was deep into figure drawing, and a lot of my collage studies were exclusively about the human body. And yeah, at a certain point, I did find it very limiting. I didn't realize it back then, but as the pandemic wore on, I just stopped drawing. And then yeah, I stopped drawing because a lot of things were happening at that time, so a lot of things went on hold until I had the sudden itch to start ripping up paper images that I had on stock. And I guess at the time, because I was stuck inside, I was really consumed by what I was consuming to keep myself alive. And and in that process, that's when I found the personal connection to media that I was looking for. And it kind of shifted my mind in seeing collage like data. Like, how do all of these images tell a story of who I am now? So, parts of the process embodies how I approach collage as a whole. Is the work that embodies how I approach collage now, and through trash, which are through my own quote unquote trash. These are old drawings or prints, medicine boxes, and stuff that I also consume like discards of sticker sheets. It's an exercise in what it means to process in all aspects of my life. So it could be processing at my work, professional or personal, processing a transaction, processing my own relationships, and even processing my own emotions. So it's an ongoing series because our processes are ongoing. I'm sorry. It's an ongoing series because how we process it's also ongoing. Whenever we always have to find ourselves to recenter ourselves whenever everything chaotic is happening. So whenever I'm showing the cards or the panels, it's like seeing snapshots of who I am at a certain moment in time. And for the show, I made them into larger panels, so you can see like a macro lens of what is my current reality. So it looks like chaos, but in this practice, it assures me that everything can fall into place. So at the moment, this is the medium where I want to be, and I enjoy the process not just in layouting my images, but also in collecting and sorting. It's sort of like how you reflect and ground yourself. Like, I find the process very therapeutic. As with my entire art practice, So as with my entire art practice, I like getting lost or engrossed in all the details because I found it very meditative. So whenever I conceptualize a work, it already takes into account my accumulated thoughts through collected images. And now I want to explore it like with old diary entries and other forms that reflect items that keep me alive. I also want to explore them not just on flat surfaces like on the sketchbook, but also on possibly on other objects as well. So I just let the images or the data tell me what they want to say, and the act of layouting allows me to reflect on these ideas. So I will get parts of the process, but I'm also excited to show more of what I can do with